Hey everybody, this is Michelle from Florida Keys Birding, and today we're going to talk about how to attract birds to your yard using different kinds of seeds and feed and things like that for birds. So if there's a specific type of bird that you want attracted to your yard or that you'd like to see at your feeder or around your garden, this is the video that you want to watch. So let's get right into it. So if you start using just a simple seed mix, any kind of seed mix that you find at the store, they have them at Walmart or Dollar General or Publix, anywhere that you just buy a general seed mix, you're going to attract birds like cardinals, jays, you can attract buntings, crows, and doves. So you're going to just attract your basic birds with a regular seed mix. Now, if you put sunflower seeds, particularly black oil sunflower seeds, you're going to attract finches, chickadees, nuthatches, grosbeaks, cardinals, jays, and even some types of woodpeckers. So black oil sunflower seeds are going to attract these types of birds. That's their favorite. Cardinals really love black oil sunflower seeds, so you'll see a lot of them. Niger seed. It's a different kind of seed. You may or may not have seen it before. It's like a little small black seed. Chickadees and American goldfinches like them, and there's a specific type of feeder that you need to use for that. I'll post a description in the bottom of the Niger seed feeder. So the next type is Milo or sorghum seed. Those will attract Steller's jays, curved bill thrashers, and Gambel's quail. So the next type is sugar water or nectar. You may think it's just hummingbirds, but these also attract orioles. Orioles also like fruit, like oranges, if you have an orange and you put it out, or grape jelly, that's another one that they like, so keep those in mind for those types of birds. Fruit, if you leave fruit out, again, like orioles, they're attracted to it. Wild parrots, if you live in an area that has wild parrots around. Mockingbirds, catbirds, bluebirds, robins, and waxwings will all come to a feeder that has fruit available. So suet cakes. Suet cakes are also sold pretty much, at Walmart or any type of regular, store that's around, like a big store. Yeah, I've seen them at Walmart. I don't know if I've seen them anywhere else. Or you can buy them online. You can order them online or something like that. But suet cakes, it comes in a specific feeder as well. It's like a little cage. I'll post a picture of it, and they'll be you'll put the suet cake inside. It's like a square. You'll see what it looks like. And mockingbirds, catbirds, woodpeckers, nuthatches, chickadees, and titmice also like suet cakes. I'll tell you that the titmice also like sunflower seeds, because I had a feeder when I was living in Orlando, and we had the tufted titmouse would come, and I just had the regular seed mixed with sunflower seed in that feeder. So the next bird that I'm going to talk about some specific birds and specific ways to attract them to your feeder. First one I'm going to talk about is warblers. How to attract more warblers to your yard. So warblers, generally, you're not going to just attract them with regular seed feeders. If you offer suet cakes or bark butter smeared on trees and tree branches, you're more likely to get a warbler. Woodpeckers also like bark butter, so you'll see those, coming pecking away at it as well. Warblers eat mostly insects and spiders, but in the winter they'll eat seeds and berries, so offering suet is a good substitute. Having a bird bath and offering water is actually the best way to attract them out of all of these different ideas. So keep in mind that the sound of running water is more attractive than standing water. So I know if you go on Amazon, they have those little solar powered fountains that you can buy, and just type in, solar powered fountain for bird feeder, or I mean not bird feeder, for bird bath, and you'll find it. You'll find a bunch of them. They run between like $10 and $15. That's not too bad. So that's an idea of how to get running water in there, or if you have a fountain bird bath or something like that. Some will eat black oil sunflower seeds, and another way is to plant bushes that have berries such as bayberry, mulberry, blackberry, honeysuckle, wild grapes, juniper, and dogwood. So these are some ideas for attracting warblers. I myself am going to try some of these because I would really like to have more warblers in my yard because I have to actually go out and walk to find them, which is fine, but I like to look out my window and it'd be cool to have some in my little feeder garden area. So how about woodpeckers? If you love woodpeckers and you're wanting to attract more woodpeckers to your yard, you can offer suet, bark butter, black oil sunflower seeds, and things like that. They really like those. Some woodpeckers like cracked corn, grapes, raisins, and apples as well. They may also feed at your hummingbird feeder, believe it or not. I've never seen one do this, but that's pretty interesting. Trees and plant berry bushes are also another way to attract them. They also like to use dead trees to excavate nest holes. So another bird that you may want to attract to your garden is the hummingbird. So just add a hummingbird feeder and make your own nectar mix, 1 part sugar and 4 parts water. So for example, you can boil 1 cup of sugar and 4 cups of water, take it out, let it cool, and then pour it into the feeder. Another trick is to tie a red-orange ribbon to the trees and shrubs to make your yard more attractive for flying hummingbirds to come down to your yard and have a sip. You can add a mister or a fountain, which also attracts hummingbirds. Flowers that you can plant that they like and are attracted to are impatiens, bee balm, milkweed, zinnia, and azalea. Now the next bird is a bird you may or may not know about, or you may or may not like, but since I like these birds, I decided to add it into my list of birds that you may want to attract to your feeders or to your garden. And that bird is called the brown thrasher. So the brown thrasher is a bird that you may have never seen because you often find them on the floor thrashing around in leaf litter, hence the name. So cover is a big deal to brown thrashers. So if you want to lure them to your yard, plant berry producing bushes that provide food and shelter as they thrash around. They also visit feeders sometimes if you place them near the ground. Another cool bird that you may want to attract to your yard are wild parrots. So if you live in the South or if you live in a big city that you have wild parrots, you might want to attract these birds to your yard and your feeder because, hey, who doesn't love parrots and to just see parrots in your yard? If you're a bird watcher, I mean, to me that would be the coolest thing ever, just to have parrots flying around my yard. So the types of things that would attract parrots would be fruits on a platform feeder or in large dishes, particularly sweet tropical fruits like bananas, mangoes, oranges, papayas, or melons. They also like nuts, seeds, and grains. Be sure that the feeder that you put these sweet tropical fruits on has an ant moat or some kind of ant deterrent, because those kind of fruits will definitely attract ants. So if you don't know what an ant moat is, I can put a link in the description below. So the last bird on my list is the indigo bunting or the painted bunting, or just attracting buntings in general to your yard. So I think buntings are really cool because they're really colorful and pretty. So I like seeing buntings coming to my feeder. So to attract indigo buntings to your yard, you will want to put a particularly small seed like a thistle or niger seed And indigo buntings also eat many insects, so live mealworms will also attract them as well. You can attract painted buntings to your yard with just regular old white millet or a seed mix. They're not too picky, so you can find them foraging on the ground, at feeders, or in trees. So thanks for watching this video today about how to attract birds to your yard and to your feeder and the different types of seeds and birds. If I missed one that you're interested in and that you want to know more about, or you want to know how to attract them to your yard, or if you just want me to do like a mini documentary on that specific type of bird, please put in the comments below and let me know which bird that is, and I would be happy to do some research and make a video on that bird. So just let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, and have a wonderful day, and happy birding. Thanks.